The number 7 player not in the Hall of Fame, Ricky Watters.
Ricky put up far greater numbers.
His numbers probably dwarf people that are in the Hall of Fame.
With over 10,000 yards rushing and more than 4,000 yards receiving, our number 7 player has more total yards than many backs already in Canton.
When you look at Ricky Watters' numbers, you say he's a Hall of Famer.
Ricky Watters passes the 10,000-yard milestone.
Let the Waters run.
When you look at Ricky Watters as a person, you say, man, you should buy a ticket to get in there.
Yeah, I need the ball. I'll get mine.
Here's what you remember about Ricky Watters, all the other stuff.
Some people don't go by the rules.
Watters highs up to smash mouth, loud mouth. Ricky Watters scores.
The greatest of all time. Move on, Riley.
But you gotta like guys with a little bit of swagger to them, especially at that running back position. You want a guy back there that believes that he can run through walls and nobody's gonna stop him and he's gonna let you know about it.
I'm young, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Wasn't afraid to run his mouth a little bit.
I am good at talking.
Very emotional player. Think of Ricky Watters, and you think of water. You think of the tears coming out of his eyes. His emotion, to a lot of people, was the greater focus than his talent.
I like the way he plays on the field. I just wish he'd shut up his mouth.
I don't think that should be a strike against them. Some of the greatest players in the history of the game are some of the most wacky personalities you could find. You got to just judge these guys on what they did on the football field.
I'm not going to argue with him.
The question with Ricky Watters be, what is his defining moment?
Touchdown, Ricky, number 5. A playoff record.
He had 5 touchdowns in a playoff game against the Giants.
I got one for my mom, my dad, my sister, and my nephew. Everybody.
The one thing that he doesn't have is a championship pedigree.
Hello?
Watters a great over-the-shoulder catch.
He had 3 touchdowns in a Super Bowl, but Ricky Watters gets lost.
He never won the big thing.
Glad Ricky Watters makes the catch again. Touchdown.
Never got to shine in a Super Bowl. That might hurt him a little bit.
Young's 6 touchdown passes sets the record. It wasn't Ricky Watters' moment in people's memory.
Watters got his ring, but he also jumped ship right after that. He was gone. It was a mutual disaster that he left the Niners.
They talking about they don't respect me. They going to respect me now.
Both parties went down because of it. The Niners have not won a Super Bowl since Ricky Watters left.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the vet, late in the game, Randall Cunningham threw a pass to him over the middle that Ricky alligator on. He did not stretch all the way out for it. Eagles lost the opener.
He didn't want to take the hit. He did not extend for that football. It was there.
In the post-game news conference, somebody asked Ricky about not full extension for that particular play, and he said,
For who? For what?
For who, for what?
He says for who, for what. He was done. He was done. Done, done, done.
I heard some boos out there. I mean, how can I get boos? 1,200 yards. What are you booing about? 1,500 yards all purpose. I'm balling.
I don't know that Jim Brown would have ever said, you want me to get hit for who, for what? Jim Brown would have said, yeah, give me the ball. I'm going to hit you.
If Watters is good enough, I don't think that's going to keep him out of Canton.
When the Hall of Fame voters get in that room and Ricky Watters' name comes up, I guarantee you someone's saying, for who, for what? That'll haunt him forever.